Hi, Nick Tockard here. With not the Historical Fencing Guild. That's my other channel. Um, I've been so bummed by no, yeah, don't come over breathing heavy because yes, I was breathing a little heavy on the last video. Uh, that's me talking to the little man. Anyway, I needed to create. So I want to get out of that funk a little bit because I don't want to live there, and that's what he was about. He wasn't about that. I'm not about that. So I'm just going to get into this and I'm going to draw and kind of bit of big Stompy robots action just for fun because I really just sort of I need my dry erase marker not to die. Okay, there we go. My dry erase marker's dying. Great. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Takes a minute to warm up the dry erase marker. Just wanted to do something vaguely fast, big Stompy robots, so, mecha based, speed art, get my juices back flowing. I was going to go to the comic shop, and my local shop is actually closed today, which is normal because it's closed on Mondays. But I lost track of where Monday was. Now, when you're drawing, especially when you're upset, it's okay. And that's kind of why I have the whiteboard out and I'm not running paper like I often do. I just didn't trust my hand not to shake too much. And I need to do something. I need to do something kind of, I don't know, neat. And just to break. The loss of Stanley hit me a lot harder than I expected it. That's not entirely true, but and so us artsy types, and I think that's everybody. I think everybody has their own art. We deal with it. We deal with pain. We deal with suffering. We deal with loss. Differently, and the best way I find to deal with it is to keep in mind when somebody passes what they were about. And if that's got an important aspect in your life, well, then maybe it's something you should really think about throwing up there. And so there's going to be a lot of really great art born out of this. There's going to be people are going to come together. And, for the first time to me in a long time, the political machines and the kind of scary news, it stopped for a second because Mr. Lee was so influential in my life. No, I never met him. A poor artist, YouTuber, and author in the middle of Northwest right now, Indiana. We don't get a lot of celebrities, certainly not of Mr. Lee's level, and I don't have the means to go places, so I let my art go places. It takes me, and right now, I need to blow something up. Like, I've had the feels. I'm not a big fan of them. Feels can be problematic after a while, so sometimes you just have to go, okay. If I were a superhero artist guy, I'd be drawing superheroes and all that, but that I'm more, at least nowadays, about mecha or robots. This is from my, obviously, long-time viewers know, Big Stompy robots. I do stop motion videos. I keep that universe going, and I'm just gonna take a minute to work on it right here. Make my life, easy. I love the media of a whiteboard because it's completely free. I mean, it feels like digital, but you don't have the constraints of power supplies and things. It's incredibly low cost to do and maintain. My son's making a bit of fun of me because of how heavy I was breathing earlier. And that's okay too. It's not funny, but I get what he's doing. He likes to get in on my videos whenever he can, subtly or seriously. Today he's going to poke fun at the way I breathe. Anyway, we got a nice big robot here. We gave it some arms. You got a lob thing going. It needs a little bit of smoke over here just to get that going. Because you want that feeling of initial blast before you get into the actual, trail of the missile. And we'll just keep the missile simple. We'll just come over here. My wrist is doing pretty well, although I damaged my last wrist brace, and I have to wait a while till I can get a new wrist brace. And that's okay. I mean, that's what happens. We'll make this a happy little missile. Give that sort of Polaris point there. And again, I'm just using a battered dollar store marker, battered dollar store dry erase that's actually got some dings in it. The camera rig I'm using, in case you're curious, is a modified selfie stick attached to a tiki clamp, and my incredibly battered cell phone that is currently my entire internet is working on that. Let's make it a dual systems. It's not game correct, but I do like to see it, so we'll just throw some nice pulse emissions out there. We don't know who he's frying, but that guy's having a worse day than I am. You want to shade a little bit, but you want to leave the back lit so it looks, even when you're being sloppy, even when it's fast, throw together, hey, I'm playing with dry erase. You want to try to keep your technique solid. I'll probably put a link to my games. They're available on Amazon, and what they are rules light, fun to play mecha games, at least in the case of Big Stompy Robots, because I designed that to play easy. And it's easy to draw, easy to play. Hope you enjoyed this quick little pick. I actually found it very therapeutic, and we'll get back to slightly more normal stuff as things go on. I may be cranking out a lot of videos like this just because it's my way of dealing with stress. So, this is Nick Tucker, and I'm signing off.